Hello and welcome back. So there I'm just teaching you some more things in the Bootstrap. First of all, I'm just removing the Jumbotron from now. Okay, now what I'm just gonna teach you is actually the best thing in the Bootstrap is the grid system. Okay, actually the grid system of the Bootstrap has 12 columns. You can adjust your data in any column wherever you want. And now you don't need to care about the margins, the padding, the width and the height and whatever. You just need to create the columns and then you can put anything, whatever you want inside the columns. Okay, before creating the column, it's recommended to create a raw. So there I'm just creating a raw, adding the class of raw, and then inside this raw class I'm going and then creating the column. Okay, now I'm just putting the class now col. Okay, and then we have to give the value, but before giving the value I'm just gonna teach you something about the columns. Before that, there are four types of columns for the different devices. The first one is the XS for the mobiles, okay, mobile devices or mini devices. Then the SM is for just suppose tabs and tablets and the iPads and whatever. Okay, and then the MD means medium. Medium is for general devices like laptops, computers and whatever. So laptops and PCs, whatever. Okay, and then the next one is the LG is for large screen like iMac, the wide screens and whatever. So like iMac wide screens. Now which one we should use? If you just want to create the website for the specific mobile applications or mobile devices, then you should use the XS. If you just want to create the website for the tabs and iPads, then use the SM. If you just want to make the website for the laptops, PCs, use MD. But I'm just gonna use MD. MD is actually medium, and if you just use MD, it is actually suitable with the mobiles, tablets, iMacs, and wide screens, whatever. So if you just want to make your website for all the devices, all kind of devices, so you should use the MD instead of SM or XS, because the medium means it can cover all areas, but specifically it's for the laptops and PCs. So I'm going there, and there after the call I'm just mentioning the type MD. Now which column or how much column do you need? I'm just putting the 6 columns. Okay, now as you know that we can create 12 columns in a single row, so I just put it 6 columns and then the other 6 columns. Save and then just open the website. Where is the website? Here it is. Let's just double click on the index.html, and now I got the website. Learn Bootstrap with Shazib Kamal with the cooperation of Larry. But the problem is that in these columns there is nothing. That is why we can't see anything. So before um, using them, I'm just putting some kind of colors there, the background. I'm putting here the light, or I'm putting orange. Now just simply copy this one, the whole style, and then paste there, and instead of the orange color I'm just putting the brown. I can put any color whatever I prefer, and then between the starting and ending tag I'm just typing the first column, and there I'm just putting the second column. Save and go to the browser and refresh. Now you can see that this is the first column and this is the second column. Well, this color is not actually perfectly managed, so why not I just use some kind of light color, for example the space silver. Okay, save and refresh. Now you can see that this is the silver column, this is the orange column, the first and the second column. You can see that they are adjusted perfectly. They are inside the container fluid. If I just remove the fluid, now save and then refresh, now you can see that they have some extra space. Okay, if you just want to make your data in a fluid way, you can use, or you can use the container directly. But actually what I just want to show you is the columns. If I just duplicate this, now refresh, now you can see that the next row is automatically in the next line. Okay, however they are in the same row, but it's impossible to put the 12 and 16 columns in one row. So to manage this, I'm just typing 4 here again, and there I'm just typing 4 again, And for this one, I'm just changing the background color to clearing. I'm putting the green here, okay? Save and then refresh. Now you can see that the first column, second and the third column. We only can put 12 columns in a row, as you can understand. So if you just put any other column more than 12, so that will be that won't be in the same row. I'm gonna show you some more things. For example, this is 4, this is 4, and this is, I'm just putting 6. The mean is that if you just count all of 3 means 14, so it's impossible to put 14 columns in a single row. Refresh. Now this is on the next row. However, there are only two columns, the two divs, which actually, if I just count them, only 8 columns. Because why they didn't put this one here, or only some parts of this? Because this is impossible. They must have to adjust this one here completely, okay? But the problem is that if they just adjust this, they can't, because the size is 14. The size will be 14 columns. That's why they just put it in the first row, only 8 columns. So guys, I hope you understood about that, about the columns. So if you just want to create a new one column, let's just new row, so let's just create the another row, as I'm just creating, and then inside this one, let's simply cut this one, the last one, okay? And I'm just pasting this here. So actually you can see that there are only 4 and 4, and there are, I'm just typing 4. Now you can see that there are only 12 columns, so they should be adjusted in a single row, but definitely there are 2 rows, as you can see. So refresh that back, and automatically this one is in the next row. So this is actually the grid system of the Bootstrap. I hope you understood. We'll learn some more things about the Bootstrap in next class. Stay tuned and be practical. The grid system is really important in the further classes, so definitely you should practice this. Stay tuned and goodbye.